Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Darklegend, and I'm here with...
97 Jonnyboy.
He's going to be providing special commentary whenever he feels like it. Topic for today, as you can tell by the title of this YouTube video, is Destiny Rant. It's not just a rant, though. It is also talking about other stuff. Okay. I'm going to start with a rant first. So, as many of you know, there is a new DLC coming out December 9th for Destiny. And unfortunately, Sony is getting more stuff than Microsoft is. In the fact that, let me just read it straight off here. If I look at my phone, it's because I'm getting like pure facts. I don't want to be telling you guys lies or any shit like that. So, beneath the surface of the moon, a long-forgotten enemy awaits to survive the Hellmouth and stop a dark army from invading Earth. Expand your adventure with a wealth of new weapons, armor, and gear. Complete new story quests and missions. Take your fire team into a new cooperative strike and raid. Put your competitive skills to the test in 3 new competitive multiplayer arenas. Now, it says that for the same thing for both Xbox and PS4, or 3, either one. And the biggest difference is that PS, or just PlayStation in general, is getting one more strike than we are.
Which is more gameplay.
Yep. And we won't be getting those strikes. And when I say strikes, I mean that by December 9th, Sony is going to have 8 strikes and we're only going to have 6 because they got one more at the beginning or launch of Destiny than we did. So now they're getting another one, and we're not going to be getting those until fall of fall of 2015.
So they're getting the pretty much 11 months earlier than us?
Yes.
Okay. See, it's not like a thing like in Call of Duty to where Microsoft got DLC like maybe a month earlier. They're getting a DLC 11 months earlier. Or I think of it more where Microsoft is getting a DLC 11 months late.
Yes.
Not earlier, late.
Which I don't really get, because Bungie was originally a Xbox company when it comes to Halo or Marathon. Yes, Marathon. And other games they made. Alright, I'm just going to read off some of the stuff I got from Destiny. First things first, one of the biggest things is the Dark Below raid that will be coming out for the moon. With that raid, you will also be getting, if you're on Xbox, 1 strike, 3 new multiplayer maps. One of them is in the Black Garden, one of them is on Earth, and one of them, I think, is on Moon. Okay. Also be getting a new cooperative strike. If you guys have visited, I think the entrance of the Skywatch on Earth, and you guys have ever gone down to that little area where that one cedar for the hive is, and you go down and it's a dead end. It's called the Jovian Complex, or Jovian, however you want to pronounce that. Those doors will now be open for the new strike. And of course the new raid, Crota's End. 6-player cooperative raid. He waits in Dark Below.
6-player?
6-player.
And, oh, never mind. I've never done a raid. I was thinking strike. Sorry, go ahead.
Noob.
Continue.
Okay. One of the biggest things that people are excited for is the new exotic armor, and that you will now be able to reach level 32 for your light level with the DLC coming out. This includes, I think, 2 to 3 new complete sets of exotic armor. A lot of new exotic weapons, and this can include another new exotic hand cannon. Thank God, because the other one was just so great. Some pulse rifles, and another new exotic hand cannon. Great. A lot of auto rifles. Some of them look like they're hive related. A couple new ships, and more weapons. I haven't seen any snipers, but then again, not all of them are shown here. Okay. So, main point of that rant was that Sony is getting more shit than Xbox is. It's retarded. And we're getting them 11 months late.
I mean, we're not just bitching just because we're mainly Xbox, which we are mainly Microsoft. I mean, and if Sony was getting something 11 months late, I'd complain in a sense also. But since we're mainly Microsoft, it's not just because we're mainly Microsoft. It's just our major problem is that it's just 11 months is a very long time for that content to come out.
Right. Let me see here. All right. With the new exotic pieces coming out for the DLC, one of the biggest questions is, are we going to be able to wear more than one exotic piece of armor? The answer to that is, I don't fucking know. I've literally gotten asked that so many times. Sometimes on comments and then others by friends at school or other Xbox friends. I have no clue.
To explain what that is, like, out of all your armor, you can only say headset, gauntlets, chest, legs, boots. You can only wear one piece. What is that? 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. Right?
4. I don't think there are any exotic class items.
Okay.
But yeah, you're allowed to get all 4 parts of the armor. Helmet, chest, legs, and arms, all exotic. You're allowed to buy all those, and that's fine. You're only allowed to wear one. Now, on my Destiny character, I'm wearing the helmet, but I have all other exotic pieces. And I can't wear them. The same thing goes for the weapons. You're only allowed to use one exotic weapon at a time, which is a bummer. I have no clue on the subject if we're going to be able to wear more than one. I'm really hoping we are, considering that we're getting a lot of exotic armor, and they're not just going to pull out all that crap and all that design for, oh, we can only have one. That would be terrible. False advertising and stupid shit like that. Last thing on the DLC, we are supposed to be getting a 3rd subclass. If you don't know what the subclasses are, if you're a Warlock, you're going to have Sunsinger and Voidwalker. Hunter, you have Blade Dancer and Gunslinger. And then Titan, you have Striker and Defender. You're supposed to be getting the 3rd element.
This is the 3rd element for each category.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Titans have Arc and Void. They're supposed to be getting a Fire one. Hunters have Arc and Flame. They're supposed to be getting a Void one, and so on and so forth. The Warlock's getting an Arc subclass. I have no clue whether or not that's true. I'm pretty sure it is.
So it's rumored.
Actually, you know what? No, that's right. I have it right here. The new Titan subclass is going to be a Flame class, or Solar, whatever you want to call it, named Crusader. The Crusader Super will let the player shoot large horizontal beam of light from their chest.
This made me think of Guardians of the Galaxy, which I totally be able to make that reference, but you don't know. You have not seen it. There's a point where Dave Bautista pulls out, he has a giant fucking circle on his chest, and he shoots something.
Upgrades for the Super are said to make the beam larger, shoot through walls, or shoot in front of and behind the player. The 3 grenade options for the Crusader are said to be a triple grenade, a grenade that players can drop behind them while fleeing, so it's like a Marty if you play Call of Duty. Mm-hmm. Martyr, whatever. Or a melee deterrent grenade that explodes outward from the player when they are hit. Which is cool. The Warlock's 3rd subclass is going to be Arc Thrower. Obviously, by the title, it's Arc. And a Super spawns a giant orb of light that shoots lightning at nearby enemies. That's useless. Upgrades to the Super apparently increase the orb's attack range and give it chain lightning or spawn the orb further from the player. And finally, there is the Trapper for the Hunter, which is going to be Void. The Hunter's Trapper's Super is reportedly called Void Well, and it places a trap on the battlefield. While in the Void Well, enemies can't jump and have reduced movement. So, nothing, pretty much.
Nothing spectacular.
Nothing. If you've ever played the Vault of Glass and you're trying to defeat the Templar and you get put into that detain, it's that. just purple. When upgrading the Void Well, it can apparently reduce enemy movement completely, restrict opponent abilities, or increase the size of the well. So the Hunter is useless, as always.
You're a Warlock mainly, right?
What? No, I'm a Hunter mainly.
You're a Hunter.
I have a level 29 Hunter. What?
I just messed something up. Continue.
All right. Moving on. A lot of you have complained that grinding and nerfing is really becoming a huge part of Destiny. And I can kind of agree with that, considering that everything has gotten nerfed. Not one thing has gotten OP'd.
Let me say something. Grinding, like, just my Destiny playthrough, there's a lot, most of the time where that shit is grinding. So we are grinding and just grinding and grinding and grinding for bounties, just trying to find shit, I guess, trying to level up. But then after that, you go to do a main story quest, and it's the same fucking shit that you did in grinding. It's just the same repetitive thing. Either it's grinding or doing story missions. It's the same thing. But I guess for raids and strikes, it feels like it's something different because one's a raid, one's a strike. It's something different. That's what I like about the raids and strike. It's something just completely different. It's a strike. It feels like it's built up towards the end. You feel like you've actually accomplished something because the difficulty is so incredibly difficult at times. And I guess like that. And it's just irritating because grinding and story missions just feels like the exact same fucking thing. Does not feel something different at all. Doesn't feel like I'm actually doing a story mission. It feels like I'm doing side quest for grinding or something. Sorry, continue.
You're good. Moving on to more current events, like the new 1.0.3 patch, if I'm right on that. I think I am.
When did that come into effect?
That came into effect November 14th.
Okay.
It was the one about the Iron Banner and voice. Oh, one thing I totally forgot to mention about the DLC. There is a new player, wow, my bad. There is a new character coming to the tower.
NPC, you mean?
Yes.
Or, okay.
Named Eris. Says it's come forth bearing an ominous warning. The Hive seek to summon a god, Crota, to destroy Earth. Find her in the tower to complete her quests and 3 new story missions. Now,
That's
I
part
have
of DLC.
no clue what quests are.
Is that part of DLC or patch?
It's DLC.
Okay.
I have no clue what quests are. It's probably bounties.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's something other. Great. Just like, go collect shit, go kill shit. Just same stuff that they do with the
Pretty much, yeah.
grinding or patrols.
Mm-hmm.
I would not be surprised.
I wouldn't know. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Also with the last note of the Dark Below, and then we'll move on to more current things. New planets for the story mission. I don't know. I was told that Mercury and Jupiter are supposed to be coming out some point in the new DLCs or update. I have no clue.
I like that.
That'd be kind of cool, yeah. Because if you go look up a video about different planets on YouTube somewhere after you like this video, it'll show Mercury and Jupiter and the Moon and the Earth and so on and so forth. So those are obviously coming out at some point in time. I'm just not sure when. The EV30 Tumbler, the new legendary... Fuck, I forgot the
Sparrow.
Sparrow coming out, or it came out. You can do flips. Whoopee. Really useless.
You know,
It's
those server like disconnections. Fuck that. You can do flips. You can do flips single
Yeah.
player. You quit your bitching. You
unfortunate.
don't get to play with your friends, but you do fucking flips.
Unfortunately, he is right. There is a huge problem with the servers. If you've watched mine and Tony's or Crazy Monkey's streams about Destiny, you can see him lagging out constantly.
Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Me and Gravedigger have not had a lot of problems, but when we have had a problem, there's just like going to a game, it's just like, nope, nobody, like, there's no connection at all. Like, there's been times where we haven't been able to record like 2 or 3, but that's the only problems.
I think they fixed it. If you go and watch Tony's stream, you'll see what we mean. We tried playing together like 50 times, and then all of a sudden we'll say, "Oh, you've been exited to the main menu." "Oh, just kidding. Now we're gonna log you out completely." "Oh, Xbox dashboard. Sure, why not?" It's really stupid. Don't get me wrong. I love Destiny. I play it all the time. It's extremely fun. And the only way I'm gonna say this without trying to offend Bungie or Activision in any way is that unfortunately they're not working on their servers as much as they are the DLCs.
Would you say you're a fanboy?
I am a fanboy.
Okay.
I don't know if there's an actual term for that yet. Is there a term? Destiny fanboy?
Fanboy's pretty right. Destiny. Or just maybe fan?
I don't know.
You're just hoping that it'll get better?
I don't know.
Maybe that's normal. Maybe it's not a fan. Maybe you just like it. I don't know. Is that bad?
Yes.
Sounds like a connotation? Denotation?
I don't know.
Negative term. Sounds like a negative term, but I don't think it really is. You're putting your faith into a game, which is normal. It should be normal, but nowadays it really isn't. It's kind of you're putting a lot of money into it and time and effort, and just your mindset is that you hopefully will like this game, but it seems like a negative thing now.
Mm-hmm. I recently bought the expansion pass, so I will have no trouble getting both the expansion packs along with
same. I bought it
John. I'm really trying to sell Tony on the expansion pass. Because obviously if he gets it, it's like, man, Destiny just got so much better because now I actually have someone to play with.
Yeah, new content with someone.
Exactly. Lastly, if you guys go to either, was it TMFIA's? Yes, it was. TMFIA's Facebook, you'll see that I did both a beginning rant and then somewhat of a review. I'd actually like to change that a little bit.
I did it, 2.5.
Yes. I think that it deserves a little better of a score that I gave it now, only because some of the new stuff that they've come out with is actually kind of helpful. Now, I'm not giving an overall better score. I'm keeping it the same. I think I gave it a 9.5 or a 9.
That's high.
Yeah. Actually, it's low. Most of them give them 10s.
Okay.
But,
and you don't even play them like a lot of brand new games either, so
yep.
I guess that makes sense.
One of the biggest things I really want to stress is that the servers are shit. He can attest that. He is an Xbox One. On Xbox 360, it's the exact same way. The servers are crap. Multiplayer's stupid. Multiplayer's always stupid. Especially on Destiny. Oh, God. But I think that's all I have for Destiny. Would you like to add anything?
I'm waiting for it to improve.
Yes.
It's been about 2 months since I played it, and that's for a reason. Check out his channel, Darklegend. Link will be in the description. Check out my channel. Link will be in the description. Check out TMFIA Games, the Facebook page. And check out the Twitter. Keep up with news and updates for us and TMFIA in general. And gaming news. If you're a fan of gaming, keep up. So thank you guys for watching this mini Destiny review. So thank you. Bye.